little pistons. I'm trying to get you guys to get to hear what a baby wolf sounds like when they're tiny. They cry like little human babies. Let's see if I can make one cry. Ooh, I'm so mean. Without making him hurt. How big his head is. See what this one does. I think this one here is the one that makes a bunch of noise. She's gonna hide him from me. Oh, let him in, baby. Let him in, mama. There you go. Not doing it yet. They sound like a little newborn little baby crying when they're crying. I might be able to get another time. Hey, little lone one over there. You could get over here while the getting's good. A whole bunch underneath of the top ones. Oh, we got some real hams up here too. Some giants. Most of them are giants. I think there's like only 3 that are regular size. The rest are just gigantuses. Got some beautiful black-gray ones like that one. It's gonna be absolutely stunning. And then some like the papa. And you get one that's all no white on its face. That one's gonna be just gorgeous. Right there. And then there's another one that's a lighter gray like that. And just a beauty. And then there's a red one with a red nose. And that's gonna look like the papa's mother, which she was a wild wolf, I think, is what I understand. Oh, look at there, she opened up, let me see him. She's such a good girl. She's so good, mama. Yes, she is. So you got all these little babies. 8, 5 boys and 3 girls. Just little precious. I love them so much. I love having a family of a pack of 10 to live with. 11 if you count me. I'm a wolf too, even though I'm a cat. Yep, they have retractable claws, very sharp claws, and webbed toes. See, she's got webbed toes. See if I can get her to, but it's hard to get her to let me show you. And they got 2 stomachs, and they got hollow hair, and they have a scent gland in the tail, and they have double fangs, and there's so much to them. I mean, I'm going to go on and on and on about them. They're related more to the cat. They can smell, and the bear, like the wild mountain lions and the bears, and they can smell like 7 miles away. They catch salmon. Their dew claws work. They work as thumbs. They hold them. They use them as they're, like ours, and they um, they could shred something real easy, and they like to hunt rabbits even, and chickens and birds and stuff like that, and they live with the cows here on a ranch, and they get along well with the cows. They were raised with them, and they've never ever tried to hurt them or harm them. The cows and the wolf, the father, the papa, stand at the fence and kiss each other while Mama Wolf did it once that I know of. And they kiss each other for a long time. And they just get along with them really well. They don't like really being approached by humans. If you don't approach them, if they're domestic and whatnot, they'll come to you if they see fit. They respond to vibration. Like if, say, you're being love, then they're going to be love. But if you're aggressive, they're going to be aggressive. You push them, they're going to push you. So for every wolf 1 year is the same as a 3-year-old for every 3 years of a human. So if you have a 1-year wolf, it's like a 3-year-old. So you have to treat it as such. You don't treat these like dogs. They're definitely not dogs. I really highly suggest not breeding them with dogs even, because they do have 2 stomachs. They do have, all these features and stuff that you don't want to mix with them, to mutilate their bodies, basically. And the wolf's brain is the same size as a human's brain, and they're highly intelligent. So when you're dealing with them, you talk to them as if they're like another human being. You don't talk to them like a dog. You're not going to get to train them as far as like sit, roll over. You could do that, but really it's just not, it's just not appropriate. Do you do that to your children? Good question. Okay, so, let's see, she's such a good mama. These guys are just little oinky oinks. I still haven't heard any of them cry like a baby now. I just go figure as soon as I put them on camera. Let's see. My male is an Arctic Gray wolf. He's 99%. Oh, look at this little face. He's just poking out from behind her. And the 1% means that he wasn't born in the wild. That would be illegal to have if you had one born from the wild. The mother, I believe she's a 99%, and the 1% again she was not born in the wild. She's a Canadian gray timber buffalo wolf, and buffaloes, I guess, are rare. And what's crazy is her skin is supposed to be black. Well, her skin wasn't black. And so I thought, oh, she is not a buffalo wolf. No way. Well, about 4 days, 5 days before she was to give birth, her udders, the flesh tone, suddenly turned pitch black. Her whole udders just turned a beautiful pitch black. And these, it's been like this. And then when the babies were born, the ones closest to her bum, to her buttocks, started to turn flesh tone, but the top parts stayed black. Let's see if I could show you that. I can't show you that right now, but I got a picture of them anyways. But it's as black as on her back, her skin, and right to the very tips of her udders, all the way up, and just amazing. And never seen anything like it. And so a buffalo wolf, I guess, came from, well, it was extinct back in the day, not by man. Go figure. That's unusual. But I guess our continents kind of shifted, or weather or something. And what happened is the Arctic wolf and the Canadian North American wolves crossed paths. And when they mated, they made these gigantorous, buffalo wolves. And 3 buffalo wolves can take down a full-grown buffalo. Well, then everything changed in the globe, with weather and stuff. And the Arctic went back up to Arctic and stayed up north, and vice versa. And eventually they were extinct, as far as the buffalo wolf. Well, these are hybrid now, including the Arctic, and the Canadian Grey. They're all hybrid. So this is what we have today. The dogs are not from these wolves that live today. They are from a wolf that was already extinct way back in the day, that has not existed for thousands of years. And so I guess this is, getting boring to you guys, but I'm sure there's a lot more I could tell you about. But I'll let you go and let you off the hook with signing off with these babies, finishing up nursing. There's a couple little piggies still. This one here is a pretty good size one right there. My goodness, look at the size of that one. It's not even 2 weeks old. Gee, that big one. And just a trucking around. Look at that. So, okay, signing off. Goodbye.